Hello and welcome to today's reading. Today we are doing another Bibliomancy reading. If you are new to this channel or you are unfamiliar with Bibliomancy, Bibliomancy is the use of books or other written materials, selecting a random passage and divining a meaning from it. And as always, all of the books or decks that are used in my readings are linked in the description box. So if you want to check out any of the materials we use today, you can go down there and see that. Today we are using the New Yorker, the February 13th and 20th, 2023 edition. We are on page 17. On the third column over the first full paragraph is where we'll start. Through the coming weeks, we drew closer. As we walked the city streets, we would improvise ongoing tales, our own Arabian Nights. We discovered that we both loved the work of the Armenian-American composer Alan Hovhannes, our favorite work being Prayer of St. Gregory. Examining each other's bookcases, we were amazed to find that our books were nearly identical, even those by authors difficult to find. Kossery, Hedaya, Tutola, Mrebet. We were both independent literary scouts, and we came to share our secret sources. So right away, what I'm getting for you is that you may be currently or about to meet someone who feels a bit like looking in the mirror. What I mean by this is kind of like what the passage just said. You like the same things, you have the same habits, the same quirks, the same routines that you feel are really unique to you, and you've not met a lot of people who have those likes, routines, and so on before. And it's going to really grab your attention and sort of take you by surprise. You're going to expect this person that you meet to not know what you're talking about, not understand you, have to explain all of the reasoning behind your actions and choices and things like that. But instead, not only will they understand, they'll also say, I do the exact same thing because, and then tell you the reasoning that you have for doing that thing. It's going to be really, it might be a little bit of an unnerving experience for you, especially if you haven't met anyone like this before or only once or twice. But it's going to be really validating, and I'm feeling like you're really going to bond with this person. This can be either platonic or romantic. It doesn't have to be either one. It doesn't have to be any particular type of person or relationship. I am getting that this isn't something that you're going to find at work or something like that, though. And it's not someone that you've known for a while. I'm getting that it's a new person coming in or someone you've just met. As I'm feeling into this connection, I'm feeling like there's a potential for two different types of reactions from either side. There may be a intense pulling towards one another, kind of like when you have something that you think is going to fall, or something that you just grab at it really quickly and jerk it towards you, trying to protect it. And I feel like you may have that reaction, and you may also have the sort of pull away reaction that you would get if you put your hand on a hot stove. It's kind of, like I said before, it might be a little bit unnerving to look someone in the face who is saying all of the things that you're saying. You may have experienced a lot of gaslighting as a child or in your childhood, so it might be really confusing for you to experience someone validating so much of your inner world. and mirroring it externally. And it may be true for the other person as well. So this might actually trigger you in some way, and you may find yourself asking questions like, how do they know this about me? Are they making fun of me? Why are they saying that? Do they really feel that way, or do they just know how to read me really well? Things like that. And so if this person is offering up this information freely and you're not giving them all of the information in advance, and then they repeat it back to you, then you'll know that this person is genuine. And I really don't think that you have anyone who is going to be playing those types of games with you around you right now. And I don't honestly think that that's something you need to worry about. I think when you meet this person, you'll know that you might try to talk yourself out of it, but you'll know. And ultimately, that's an effect of being treated like an outsider and an outcast and an ET sort of. And you may be someone who resonates a lot with star seeds. And I keep hearing earth angels too. So you may not really want to be down here. You might be someone who is constantly looking to explanations as to why you're stuck here, from karma to star seeds to reincarnation to whatever. And it doesn't matter really whether these things are accurate or not. It's just a type of feeling that was perpetuated potentially in your childhood by the people around you. You may also be neurodivergent. This can often lead people to feel very isolated, especially if they aren't diagnosed and don't know why and are masking and don't realize it. But yes, so this person is going to be coming in, and I am feeling that you will either have that pull away or the pull really close. And the advice I'm getting is that you should monitor that reaction that you have, and it could help you unravel some trauma as well, the type of reaction you have. But just be mindful that whatever reaction you are having, the other person may exhibit the opposite reaction. So let's say you want to pull them closer because you want to make sure that it's real and you want to fully investigate it, and you just want to know everything about them because you want to make sure that this is real. It's kind of like a pinch me situation. And they might pull away, and that might cause you to feel abandoned or betrayed, or like, see, it wasn't real anyway and they're just playing with my head. And that's not the case. It's just that the similarity really is, I know I've said it a few times already, but it really is unnerving sometimes to look that in the face like that. So be mindful of your reaction. You don't need to change your reaction, but just be aware that if you are having a strong reaction, they're likely also having a strong reaction. And it's okay to need some space or distance. And it's also okay to be afraid of being proven wrong or losing them. And if you can communicate that, that might help clear up any confusion around that. So using the same example, if you try to pull them closer and you realize that that's what you're doing and you can feel that they're pulling away, you can say something like, I'm really excited about this connection. I've never met someone like you, and I am afraid that I might be proven wrong or that I might lose you if I don't fully investigate this connection right away. And I'm not telling you that it's okay to bulldoze them into submission or anything like that, but it will help them, I think, if they understand why you're having the reaction that you are having. And it will also help you to get out of that reactivity mode, to say it to them, to say it out loud, to text it, whatever. Just keep in mind that that won't necessarily fix anything, but it will keep the reaction from, how do I want to say this? It will keep the reaction from having another reaction that's really intense. So kind of like, if I punch you, you punch me back. Whereas if I punch you and then I say, I'm sorry, you scared me, you might not punch me back, but you'll still probably be mad at me. Do you know what I mean? So it's kind of a silly example, but I think you understand what I'm saying. So this is overall a really good thing. I have a tendency to want to keep everything safe and prepare for the worst. So this may have taken a negative feeling, but I promise that what I'm seeing is really light and fun and exciting, and it's going to be a window into your own soul, and you two are definitely soul family if that is something that you believe in. And I feel like if you can get over this really strong initial reaction, you guys will have a really great friendship. But that is all I am seeing for you today. I hope you enjoyed this reading. I hope it resonated. Like this video if you liked it. Share what the situation is if you want to in the comment section. And be sure to subscribe to this channel and turn notifications to all notifications so that you get updated whenever I upload a new reading. But until next time, bye.